Hey everyone, welcome to our read aloud today, and it's called Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. That's a cool name, Molly Lou Melon. Maybe I should name baby Franzek that. What do you think? Molly Lou Melon. And the author is Patty Lavelle, and it's illustrated by David Cottrell. So I want you to look at Molly Lou in this picture, and look at how she's standing, and here's like some dandelions and a butterfly. So the author wants you to notice her size. How would you describe her size? Did you say small or minute? She looks very small here. Stand tall, Molly Lou Melon. I want you to think about as we're reading this. What does stand tall mean? We know Molly Lou Melon is not tall. She's short. So if you're short, like me, how do you stand tall? I'm going to ask you that question at the end of the book, so keep thinking. Molly Lou Melon stood just taller than her dog and was the shortest girl in the first grade. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Walk as proudly as you can, and the world will look up to you." Think about that. Walk as proudly as you can, and the world will look up to you. Look how little she looks right here with her bedroom. Look at her dresser right there. She's very small. So, she did. Look how she is proud, isn't she? Walking proud. Look at this little girl right here looking up at her. And all the animals, the dog, the cat, the parrot. Molly Lou Melon had buck teeth that stuck out so far. You might say, what are buck teeth? So, hang on. Look at the picture right there. Let me get up close. See her teeth? They're kind of sticking out. So buck teeth are when your two front teeth kind of stick out and they're way bigger. When I was little, I had buck teeth before I got braces. They stuck out so far she could stack pennies on them. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Smile big, and the world will smile right alongside you." So is that true? We've kind of learned in growth mindset that if you smile, the world will smile back. Okay, so far she's learned to walk proudly and to smile big. So she did. Molly Lou Melon had a voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a boa constrictor. Ooh, that's a great simile, so think about that. A voice that sounded like a bullfrog being squeezed by a snake. That doesn't sound very good, does it? She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Sing out clear and strong, and the world will cry tears of joy." This kind of reminds me of me right here, because I don't have a very good singing voice, but I still sing, especially in school. Look at this frog. How is he feeling right here in the picture? Does he think that she is a good singer? No. So, she did. Look at all those creatures right there. They're watching her. All the fireflies are flying around her. Molly Lou Melon was often fumble-fingered. What does fumble-fingered mean? So look at the picture. If you're fumble-fingered, you're kind of clumsy. You drop things a lot. She didn't mind. Her grandma had told her, "Believe in yourself, and the world will believe in you too." Okay, there's another advice. Believe in yourself. So she did. Look what happened when she believed in herself. Look what she could do. She is riding a unicycle on a tightrope and juggling. Then Molly Lou Melon moved to a new town. She had to say goodbye to her grandma and all of her friends. Here it says for sale. Here she is. She's so tiny. She's waving goodbye to her friend over there. And start a new school. So think about that for a second and make a prediction. She's starting a new school. She doesn't know any friends. She's super small. What do you think is going to happen? Is she going to make new friends? Let's read and find out. On the first day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Shrimpo in gym class. That wasn't very nice. Why would he call her Shrimpo? A shrimp? She's so small. When the game started, Molly Lou Melon caught the football, ran under the legs of Ronald Durkin, and scored a touchdown. All the children thought, wow, she's good. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. So what does foolish mean if Ronald was feeling foolish? Remember, he called her Shrimpo in gym, and then look what happened to him. So when you're feeling foolish, you're kind of embarrassed. You can't believe you did something that you shouldn't have done. Felt like a fool. On the second day of school, Ronald Durkin called her Bucky-Tooth Beaver. You think Ronald would have learned his lesson from the football? But he's still being a bully. He's being mean. Molly Lou Melon took out her pennies, stacked 10 high in her teeth, and smiled as big as day. All the children smiled with glee, and Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. Look at him right there. On the third day of school, here's that Ronald again. Ronald Durkin said, "You sound like a sick duck. Honk, honk." Molly Lou Melon sang out, "Quack!" so strong and clear that it made Ronald Durkin somersault backward, hit his head, and he had to go to the nurse. All the children cried with joy to be free of Ronald Durkin for the rest of the afternoon. And Ronald Durkin felt very foolish. So let's think. It said all the children cried with joy to be free of Ronald Durkin. So what does that mean? The other kids were free of him. They felt so good. So that tells me that this boy isn't just being mean to Molly Lou. He's being mean to a lot of people. On the fourth day of school, I hope it gets better, Ronald Durkin said that she'd made the snowflake all wrong. But Molly Lou Melon opened up her paper and revealed the most beautiful snowflake of all. All the children oohed and ahed, even Ronald. How would you describe Molly right now? Is she acting proud? Is she believing in herself? She's not letting anyone bring her down. Even the meanest kid in the school, Ronald Durkin. She's not letting him bother her. She's not sweating the small things in life. On the fifth day of school, Ronald Durkin brought Molly Lou Melon a stacking penny for her tooth, and he smiled at her. Looks like Ronald is turning into maybe someone nice and learned his lesson. That night, Molly Lou Melon took out a pencil and paper and wrote a letter to her grandma. "Dear Grandma, I wanted to tell you that everything you told me was exactly right. Love, Molly Lou Melon. So, what did her grandma teach her? Do you remember there were 4 big things that grandma said? She said to walk proud. Did Molly do that? Yeah. She said to sing your heart out, which Molly Lou did. To smile. And to believe in herself. And Molly Lou did all of the 4 things that her grandma told her. So, look at that picture right there of Grandma, though. That's the first time we're seeing Grandma as Grandma's reading her letter. What do Grandma and Molly Lou have in common? They're both super small. So Grandma knew the problems that she might have and gave her good advice. All right, so our title is called Stand Tall, Molly Lou Melon. What does stand tall mean? It means to be proud, to believe in yourself, to stand up for yourself, not let anyone bully you. How have you stood tall in your life? What have you done that wasn't easy, but you kept at it? Thanks for reading with me. Stand tall, Molly Lou Melon.